Hi there, welcome to another video and thank you very much indeed for joining me. Just before we get started, I'd like to say that if you find any of the videos useful, then perhaps you could click on the like or the subscribe. Or if you do the social media thing, please feel free to share the links and spread the word. And finally, just to say that if you should ever wish to donate, that really does help me keep this whole thing free. And it's very, very much appreciated. Okay, there'll be a link down below should you wish to do that. Okay, so on with today's lesson. Now, I'm going to take a look at another Beatles song today. I've had a few requests for this one, and it is actually a personal favourite of mine. It's called Something, and it was one of George's songs. Now, the chords in this are really quite beautiful, and there's such a lot that you can do with the song, yeah? Now, as I always say, our aim is to try and make it our own, yeah? Not to just copy what I do or anybody else does for that matter. I'm just here to try and give you a guide and some guidance on as to what you can do with the song. Now, what I'm going to do in today's lesson is run through the chords and the song as I usually do. And it could be that in the future I will do a more advanced version of the song, so like a finger-picked version of the song. So this is going to be good groundwork should you wish to kind of do a slightly more advanced version of the song, yeah? So I'll do what I usually do, and I'll play you a section of the song, and then we'll come back and I'll talk you through what's happening. Okay, so it goes like this. Something in the way she moves attracts me like no other lover. Something in the way she moves me. I don't want to leave her now. You know I believe in how. You're asking me, will our love grow? I don't know, I don't know. Stick around and it might show. Well, I don't know, I don't know. Okay, so hopefully that'll give you some vague idea as to how the song goes, yeah? I actually went from the first verse into the chorus. On the record, I think it does a couple of verses before going into the chorus, yeah? So just so you don't have to listen to me for too long, I just played the one verse and then into the chorus. Okay, so let's get started with this song. Now, it has an intro, which is just F, okay? E flat, and then this kind of just essentially, it's like the bottom half of a G, yeah? We're just literally playing that first string on the 3rd fret there, and we are starting on the D string, which is the 4th string. Okay, now if we put those intro chords together, we have F, E flat, and this chord that I've just showed you, and then we go into the C, which is the first verse of the chorus. Okay, so intro, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly run through the chords, and then I'll come back and tell you some of the little single note things that you can put in just to add a little bit of interest. Okay, so as we say, intro F, E flat, and this chord here. Okay, so let's say it's like a G with a D, because we're starting from the D, the root is the D. And then we're into the verse, which is a C chord. So we have C. Then all we do is we take off our first finger, this one, and we have a C major 7. Then we pop it back down to play a C, and we add our pinky on the 3rd string of the 3rd fret to play a C7. Then we play an F. Okay, so that first part of the verse is something in the way she moves, off, back on for the C7 to the F. Then we go to a D, plain old D, then a D7, G. Okay, now it's worth noting that that D chord, the D section with the D and the D7, we're just kind of playing 2 bars on each one, whereas the other chords are kind of 4 bars, if you like. So we have something in the way she moves, off with the 1st finger, attracts me like no other lover. Now the D part, something in the way, see what I mean? It's kind of half the time. She woos me. Now from the G, we go to an A minor 7, and that is just, okay, so just so you can better see that, it's the 2nd string of the 1st fret, the 4th string of the 2nd, and the pinky plays the 1st string of the 3rd fret, and we just go from the A string, the 5th string. Okay, so we have, and then this 1st finger plays the 5th string on the 2nd fret, and this 3rd finger goes on the B string, the 2nd string that is, on the 3rd fret. Okay, so that little change from the G should sound like that. So we have those 3 chords, G, A minor 7, and that's like a G with a B, because this B is the root here, 2nd fret, 5th string. Alright, so just to recap so far, we'll rewind. We have the intro, C, 1st finger off for the major 7, C7, F, D, D7, and G, A minor 7, G with the B that we've just looked at. Then we're going to play essentially an A minor up here on the 5th fret. So you're looking to bar the bottom 3 strings on the 5th fret, and then use your 3rd finger to play the 4th string on the 7th fret. Okay, so, and just play from the 4th string, and this section here just walks down. So this 3rd finger goes, that's what we're kind of doing for this section, so it sounds like, sorry, it goes, yeah, so you're looking to go, yeah, and then we play like a D7 here, and all that is the 4th string on the 4th fret, the 5th string on the 5th fret, and the 2nd and 3rd strings on the 5th fret, and that's like a D7, yeah, with a 9th if we're being finicky. Okay, so, and then after we've played that, we're back into those intro chords, F, E flat, and the simple chord there. So that is essentially the verse, okay? So let's go through it with the intro and the verse. I'll play it slowly. We could try and play that together, okay? So after 4, 2, 3, 4. Something in the way she moves attracts me like no other lover. Something in the way she woos me. Don't wanna leave her now. You know I believe in how. Back to intro. Okay, so that is the intro and the verse. Okay, so let's take a look at the chorus next, yeah? Now, coming out of the verse, we have those same set of chords, the intro chords, yeah? The F, the E flat, and this little chord here, the G with the D. Now, ordinarily, if we were going back into a verse, we go to the C after those 3 intro chords. But when we go into the chorus, we go to the A. So we have F, E flat, the G with the D chord, and the A major. Now we're into the chorus. So we have A major, and then what we play is an A major 7, and essentially that's just the 3rd string, 1st fret, and the 2nd and 4th strings on the 2nd fret, and we just play from the A string. Okay, so that's our 2nd chord in the chorus, A major 7. So we have A major, you're asking me, yeah, to the A major 7. Then we go to an F sharp minor, which is just a full bar on the 2nd fret, and our 3rd and 4th fingers play the 4th and 5th strings on the 4th fret. And then what we're looking to do is still play the F sharp minor, but move this bar down so we free up the 6th string to have an open E. Okay, so we're still playing the F sharp, but it's got an open E in it this time. All right, so those 4 chords, A major, you're asking me, A major 7, love grow, F sharp minor, down with the E, I don't know. So we have a D there, a G, I don't. Now you can go to an A chord here, or you can just play the A. Doesn't really matter, because all we're doing for this part is going to go. Okay, so you can just go into an A, or you can just play, you don't have to play the A, and you can just play an open 5th string. Then you're going to play all the next notes on the 6th string, and it's going to be 4th fret, 3rd fret, 2nd fret, 1st fret, open. So chromatic, that's chromatic, okay? All right, so one more time from the beginning of the chorus, A major. You're asking me, will our love grow? I don't know, I don't know. Back into the A, stick around, same again, A major 7, you may know. F sharp minor with the E. I don't D, no, I G, don't. Now, this time around, we're going into the solo. So rather than finishing on the A, we're actually going into a C. And we're not going to play the C chord, we're just going to play the 5th string 3rd fret, 5th string 2nd fret, open 5th string, 6th string 3rd fret, 4th string 2nd fret, 4th string open. Okay, so we have then we're into a C and we repeat the verse chords. All right, so let's just run through that chorus. A major, you're asking me, A major 7, will I love, F sharp minor, grow. Move the finger down to play the open E. I don't D, G, I don't A. Back into A, stick around and it may show. Down, I don't D, no, G, I. Then we have that other riff. Then we're back into the verse chords, which the solo is played over, like so. Now, you might like to try and pick out the melody there, the solo over the top of that, but essentially, that is the chorus, yeah? So, there's nothing too terribly difficult there. What I would say about this track is that there are quite a lot of chords, and perhaps a lot of chords that you may not be familiar with. So for that reason, I'm going to put a link down below where you can go to my website and download the PDF of all the chords used in the song, should you not be familiar or you're not quite sure of some of those, yeah? But essentially that's the whole song. You got those intro chords, F, E flat, that chord there, the kind of G with the D, starting with the D, the root being the D. Okay, and then you have the verse chords and the chorus chords. Now, as I often kind of say, do try and make it your own. Doesn't really matter too much what the right hand is doing. Just start off very basic and then you can develop that. And what I often kind of try and get across is to try and develop your ears a little bit more. Now, one way you can do that is, once you've got the chords sorted out, if you have any way of recording yourself, then do so and try then to play the melody over those chords that you've put together. Now, this is a fantastic way of practicing, and it accustoms you to where all the notes are on the fingerboard and things like that, and it develops your kind of style more than you might realize at this point in time. And it opens up the whole fingerboard and kind of almost subconsciously in a sense. So always try and see if you can figure out the melody to whatever the song is that you're playing. It's a great bit of advice, if I say so myself. It's helped me tremendously to be able to do that. So anyhow, I hope that that's been of some use to you, and as I say, if it has, you know, feel it's always useful if you click on the subscribe or the like and things. And if you have any questions about anything, then drop me a comment below and I'll always do my best to get back to you there. So thanks very much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you soon.